when you go to a Kim Carson concert or just listen to his music, it's very soothing.
Yeah.
You almost sit there, almost meditating.
Right.
Whatever problems you have,
Yeah.
when you leave anything, you listen to his music, you feel better. It's like, okay,
Yeah.
like I'm, whatever's going on with me, I'm more relaxed.
Yeah.
Which is fascinating to me because given his background, which is very traumatic, it's hard to believe that it's almost like a Zen feeling, a serene feeling that he's producing this type of music when before, like, everything was so chaotic when he was growing up until like you said, around 20 something years old or so.
Yeah, no, I couldn't agree with you more. And it's part of what's intriguing to me as well, man, because I think that's what got me before I met him. That I couldn't stop listening to Chemistry, and I used it as a meditative resource. I would sit and listen to it and chill. Again, paradox is paradox. Chaotic, dysfunctional upbringing with a lot of unspoken rage and anger. Why does that lead to an artist who is meditative and helps you chill and everything? I don't know. It's a paradox. And I think the paradoxes have to remain I could break it down. I could try to break it down. But I think the thing about mysteries is we love them because they can't. A true mystery, if it's resolved, is no longer a mystery. So I prefer to embrace the mystery and kind of say, isn't it interesting that this cat who was so dysfunctional and so scattered in his thoughts became a conduit to music that will ease your mind. I think, talking about the music a little bit more specifically, I also think he hit a sweet spot between smooth jazz, R&B, and jazz. In other words, it's not smooth jazz. It's definitely, he's an R&B artist. He's a jazz artist. He's informed by jazz. And again, the genres all merge at a certain point. But I think he's a different R&B artist. And again, the only person you can really point to is Al Jarreau, because there's and people would talk about that the timbre of his voice is a little reminiscent of Al. And of course, Al did do pop and jazz, and Al was a great jazz singer, but he also had R&B hits. So there is some analogy there, but I wouldn't take it that far. We can trace anybody back to anybody because we're all the products of artists who have influenced us. But I think Kim is pretty unique in that regard, that when Chemistry hit, it did have what you're talking about. You think of Maze and Frankie Beverly as kind of the family picnic music and the celebratory brotherhood of, blah, blah, blah. And, of course, I love him. But it's different, man. He's not Frankie Beverly. He's not Marvin Gaye. He's not Stevie, or he really is the product of a very unusual upbringing. Mm-hmm. And I think what he brings to the music is a transformational, I guess that's the word I've been trying to find. It's what you were talking about, Kevin, is that you go to the concert and you find yourself transformed. You go there agitated and you leave relaxed. And there are very few transformational artists who are able to dig that deeply into your heart and your soul and give you the feeling that it's all right.
Right.